Hello and welcome to another reading vlog. This one is kind of like a taste test. This will be day 2 of the 13 Nights of Halloween vlog. We are reading horror novellas this week. I did have 5. And then I realized that one that I thought was a novella is not. So I think for right now, 4 is an okay number. To me, novellas are like books typically under 200 pages, though some of these might be a tad bit over, just like short books and like books that I can typically get through in one sitting. Typically, I say anything under 200 counts. I am cheating with one of these because it's not technically a novella. It's a collection of short stories. It's an anthology. But I really want to read it. And I couldn't fit it anywhere else. I mean, I probably could have. But I'm going to fit it in here. So, the one that I was going to read for this that I don't think I can anymore because of the length is Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke by Eric LaRocca. I don't know why I thought this was a lot shorter than it is. I think Goodreads says it's shorter. I don't know. So I was going to read this. Can no longer read this. It does not fit in here. But everything else is pretty short. Even the anthology is pretty short. Okay, so we have The Salt Grows Heavy, which is really, really short, but I've heard a lot of good things about. And then we have The Ballad of Black Tom, Tender is the Flesh, which is probably the most hyped out of all of these. And then the anthology, the short story collection, the one that I really, really want to read, so I don't care that this is technically breaking the rules of my own video. That is All These Sunken Souls. This is an anthology. This is a black horror anthology. I'm really, really excited for this, and I hope that I love it. Now, I think I've said before, like, I really want to love anthologies and short stories, and I very rarely, if ever, give them a 5-star. So that's kind of the goal of this video, is to try to find something out of these 4 books that I can give a 5-star. It is rare. So for me, typically short stories or novellas don't have enough meat in them to make it a fully developed or a fully loved book, in my opinion. I always feel like there could have been more, or like it could have gone this way, or it should have done this. Like, I always feel like I am left wanting more of the story, or there are answers or questions that were left unanswered, and I just want to know more. So I'm hoping that one of these 4 books will give us some. Maybe I'll add a 5th one if I can find something on like audio, but honestly, I'm not that worried about it. As far as what I'm going to start first, I don't know. I think I'm going to save All These Sunken Souls for last. And then because Tender is the Flesh is the most hype, I don't necessarily want to read that one first. I think I might start with the one that I've heard the least about, being The Ballad of Black Tom. This one, people move to New York looking for magic and nothing can convince them it isn't there. One of the reviews on here, it says, this ingenious recasting of an H.P. Lovecraft classic is as creepy as it is thought-provoking. Okay, so I'm expecting some magic. I'm expecting some creepiness. I am expecting to enjoy this one. I hope I do. I'll check in with you once I actually start reading. It's probably not going to be tonight because I do have to work, and for the next few minutes I'm going to relax because I just got out of job number 1. Need to get ready for job number 2. See you soon. Love you. Bye. I want to talk to you about the Ballad of Black Tom. I think this video might be for nothing. I'm not saying this is a 5-star right now. I don't think it's a 5-star. Okay, first of all, let me tell you what it's about. It is about Tom, who is a guitarist. From the descriptions, he's not really a very good one, but he kind of walks around town and he plays the guitar and looks for people that, you know, he can make money off of by doing it. And one night after a gig, he also kind of smuggles things that are like occultish. Like we open up with him bringing somebody a book of spells that he knows is dangerous and all that. And then he ends up bumping into this man who asks him to come to his house and play for him, and that sends him on a dark and twisty path. This is a retelling of the author of Call of Cthulhu. I'm gonna think of it later, and I'm gonna be really mad at myself that I couldn't. H.P. Lovecraft, yes. It is a retelling of one of H.P. Lovecraft's stories, and it is creepy. It is definitely short. I don't know if like this is like a 5-star read. It is, obviously it's a short story. I haven't quite finished it yet, but I have about 50-ish pages left, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Like, I'm having a really good time with it. So I'm gonna finish that one hopefully today while I'm reading something else for a different vlog. Hopefully the plan is to finish 2 vlogs this week at least, to get me on track and to keep me on track, because I have so many things that I need to film, and I'm trying not to get overwhelmed and just scrap the whole idea. But I'm having a really good time with the Ballad of Black Tom, and I'm hoping to finish that between today and tomorrow. And then I did start The Salt Grows Heavy. I started that on audio, and I don't know, I might swap to physically reading it, because I'm not sure how much of the story that I'm truly consuming, so I might just read this physically. So I'm not going to talk about that one because I might end up restarting it. That's pretty much all I had to tell you. Is I'm working on Ballad of Black Tom. Yesterday we went to, or not yesterday, the day before yesterday, we went to see Avatar: The Last Airbender in concert again. We've already seen it, but it's such a good show. We wanted to go see it again for the 20th anniversary. So those were the clips in Boston that you saw. And yeah, I did read a lot of, or the majority of, the Ballad of Black Tom. Then I also have to film some videos today, so there's a lot that I have to do today. For right now, I'm gonna go chill, relax, and maybe eat some lunch, and then read or film or do something, and that I'll figure out later. Okay, I'm hoping I have enough of a voice to do this. It's not going to be a very long clip, but I have a cold. Oh god, I had to call out of work today because I'm just not feeling it. And I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, but I want to keep these vlogs going. I'm trying to get everything. It's already October 1st. Some of these were already supposed to be done. I got some of the sit down videos done, and we're gonna get more of those done on Friday. It is now Wednesday. So I'm trying to get this vlog filmed at least and done by this weekend, that way, because this is the second video that's going to be going up, I believe. So if I can start getting all of these up and edited, that'll be great. I won't have to move things around. I have 2 books to talk about. Number 1 is The Ballad of Black Tom, which I really enjoyed, and this video is probably for nothing. It was not a 5-star. I feel like it definitely could have been darker and grittier, but it was really dark and spooky, and it was very H.P. Lovecraft. I think Benson would really enjoy it. I definitely really enjoyed it. I gave it a 4-star. It's been one that I've been wanting to read for a while, but just have not been able to find it, and finally my library had a copy. So oh my god, my cats are gonna give me a heart attack. We have the window open to let some light in here because we still haven't gotten our light bulb fixed. There's something going on with our light bulb, and it's like really weird. It didn't like blow out completely, but like it's really dim when you turn it on. It's weird. So I have the blinds open and the windows open, And our cats are not outdoor cats, but they do, like, will open the door and keep the screen blocked so that they can't get out, but they like to just sit in the sun. And right now we have our window cracked open slightly with the blinds open, and they're loving it over there. But of course they're trying to get into mischief. I also started Salt Grows Heavy, and I got about 50% into it. It's very, very short. It's only like 106 pages, obviously, otherwise it wouldn't be in this video. But I don't know, I just can't get into it, and I'm not, like this is the second time I've restarted it and still just can't get into it. I tried it on audiobook, I think I mentioned earlier, and now I'm trying to read it physically, and it's not because I'm sick, like, because I can read when I'm sick as long as I don't have a headache. It's just, I don't know what it is about the story. It's not a bad book. Like, I like the writing. The writing is very interesting and lyrical and, like, almost poetic, but I'm just not getting into the story. And I feel like Benson's gonna make fun of me for this because they always make fun of me when I DNF something, but I think I'm gonna DNF it for now at least. Like, I'm not gonna return to it in this video. Maybe later on down the line I'll pick it up, but for now I don't have time to be wasting on a book that I'm not enjoying or can't get into. So that's 2 books down. Oh, hello. I feel like I haven't seen the cats for like days. We've been out and I've been working, and I feel like I haven't seen them so much that now they're making up for lost time. Hi, baby. Oh man, okay. So that means I do have 2 books, technically 2 books left in this vlog, but I did find a third one that's actually pretty short. I was just kind of scrolling on my Libby app because I realized I don't usually do that, or I haven't done it before. And I was scrolling and found Rest Stop I think it's by Nat Cassidy. And it's 120 something pages. So I think obviously it fits for this vlog, and I was looking for a 5th book, so we're reading that. And right now I'm watching old episodes of Drop Dead Diva because I finally found it on, it's not like a streaming service, it's on the CW app. So I've been watching that between reading and just having a really good time with it. But I do want to get some of that read, even though like with the CW app, some apps like you can flip up and then you can listen to it, like watch it in the corner while you're doing other things on your phone, but the CW app doesn't let you do that. So I might have to take a break from watching Drop Dead Diva so that I can read Rest Stop. Or I could charge my Kindle like a normal human being for one. I'm hoping to be done with this video by Friday at the latest. Or maybe Saturday at the latest. So it does mean that I have to start all these Sunken Souls because this is going to take me the longest. Either way, I don't know. I'm still having a good time with these videos. So far we are 1-1. 1 for novellas, 1 against. And hopefully, you know, we can keep up some of this momentum. But I'm going to go lie down now. And I will see you hopefully in a little bit when I'm feeling and looking a lot better. Hello. Okay, so it is hopefully the last day of this vlog. Not because I'm giving myself a time limit on days, but because we finished almost every single book. So I don't remember if I told you I finished Rest Stop. I ended up giving it like a 2.5 star. I was enjoying it at first. And then, I don't know, something about the ending, it just didn't flow very well. I didn't enjoy it. Not because there were certain aspects about it, but just because I don't know, I don't think it worked as well as it could have. It was too predictable. It just wasn't my. And then I just literally, probably not even 20 minutes ago, just finished Tender as the Flesh.
So I didn't give you like a halfway point update just because I was listening to the audiobook while I was just playing some games and just got really into it. But so I don't even know if I explained what this is about. Tender as the Flesh takes place in a world where animal meat is no longer safe to consume, at least according to the government, and now people are eating human meat. So humans are raised basically like animals, and they are used for meat. And you really see it kind of definitely challenges humanity, and you see like the decline, but it really challenges humanity and how far humans will go just to taste meat. And at first I was really nervous that it was just going to be like a commentary on that you just shouldn't eat meat, and like it was yeah I don't know how to like explain my thoughts on that, but it's really just like a study in how far humans will go to get the things that they want, really. And it's so weird and like really, really disgusting, like the moments that we deal with in this book. And also like it follows like a more personal story, because we are following a main character. It's not just like a group of characters, but we are following a main character who actually deals with the work of tending to these humans, the humans that are getting killed and fed to other people. And we see how it weighs on him, and we also see like from a more personal side, his dad is dealing with dementia, so he's having to watch his father suffer through all of the things that dementia comes with, and he's dealing with his sister, who is not really a great person and just doesn't want to help in any way, shape, or form with their father, doesn't seem to really care about their father. And he's also dealing with the fact that his wife is taking some time away from him because they have recently lost their son. There are so many content warnings that go into this book. Loss of a child. Obviously cannibalism is a big one. Yeah. It's like, I wouldn't say this is really like jump in your face horror, but it is definitely scary to think about what humanity could become and what humans are very much capable of. Good time. Well, not a good time, but like 4-star. So really, what was the point of this? I mean, technically Tender as Flesh isn't like a novella. It is over 200 pages. I mean, not very, but like it's a short book. So technically this vlog is just reading short horror books and seeing if I like them. So far, it's 2 4-stars, 1 2-star, and a DNF. So really just like a mixed bag of things. Now so the goal of today is to get through all these sunken souls, which is what I'm kind of cheating with. This isn't really a short story in itself, but it is a collection of short stories. So does it really count? Not really in my mind, but I really want to read this book. I've been looking for an excuse to read this book, and this is that excuse. So I'm gonna chill, maybe put like a video on. Right now we're watching some fall ambiance, if you can't tell in the background, but I might put on like a video or somebody talking in the background and try to get through as many of the stories as I can. I also need to start reading for some other videos, so we're gonna probably be doing some like back and forth sprints, reading a few stories of this one, reading a couple chapters of another, and just trying to get through as many books as we can, because I have a lot of books I still need to get through, and it's already the 5th of the month. But I will check in with you later, hopefully wrapping up this vlog and telling you all of my thoughts and feelings. Yay! Okay, so I have about 2.5 more stories in all these Sunken Souls. Okay, so I know this one was technically cheating, because it's an anthology of horror stories. It is not technically a novella, but in some ways, I think it's harder to like a short story than it is a novella. Actually, you know what? Honestly, that is kind of an interesting topic to talk about, because in a lot of ways I feel like I enjoy short stories more than I do like novellas. Like it's a weird conversation, because I feel like with novellas, because it's like trying to tell a story all in, like, I feel like I enjoy short stories more than I do novellas, and it's weird because you would think it would be harder for me to enjoy a 20-something page story than it would be a 100-page story. I don't know. I'm having so much fun with this. So much fun with this. Literally, a lot of the stories I feel like I could give a 5-star in some way, including like the very first one. So Lights, I don't want to go through them like one by one, because that would just take up a lot of time, or like tell you all of what they're about. But like, I mean, there's only 10 stories in here, so I could do it. But like, Lights was about this serial killer who's hunting this family, and that one was really creepy, and like it kept me guessing like what was going to happen until like the very end. Love that one. That one was a 5 stars. 5-star. Be Not Afraid, I didn't think I enjoyed that one as much, but it was still like a 3 to 4 star. My Best Friends Are Dead, again, another 5 stars. The Teeth Come Out at Night, again, another 4. I didn't enjoy it as much as I could, but when it was creepy, it got creepy. I Love Your Eyes, also a really good creepy one. Didn't really care for the consumption of Vienna Montrose, but that's fine. And The Landscape of Broken Things was also fine. Right now I'm reading Mother, Daughter, and the Devil, which is another fine one. Okay, I feel like there are so many, when the stories in here are good, they're amazing. When they're okay, they're okay. But I don't think I gave anything less than a 3-star in this so far. I haven't thought about skipping any of the stories. Like, I am having a lot of fun with this. Did I finish it when I was supposed to the other day? No, we just got busy. Things happen. You know how that goes. We're still on track, hopefully, to finish the 13 videos of Halloween. Hopefully, I think. But this will be the last book for the novella. It is about almost 11 o'clock p.m. I just got out of work around like 10:30ish, and I do have to work tomorrow morning, but I'm not ready to go to bed yet. I want to lay down and read some more of this before I tune in for the night. I do have about 60 pages left, so I'm gonna read probably until about midnight. I know that's late for a lot of people, especially when you have to work in 8 hours, but for me, like, my routine is I wake up at like 7:20. I don't have to be at work until 8:45, but like I wake up at like 7:15, 7:20, wake up, get dressed, walk to work. So like that's some prime reading time, whether it be like looking at like reading on my phone on my Kindle app and like reading while I walk, or some prime audiobook time. I do have some audiobooks that I could also listen to. Either way, I'm hoping to finish this between today and tomorrow and to get this vlog done so that we can move on to reading for more. Either way, I'm having so much fun with this. I don't know what I'm gonna give it yet. Like, I need to sit down and like figure out my thoughts on each story, but like a couple of these were 5 stars. Like, at least I do think I gave The Teeth Come Out at Night 5 stars, and I Love Your Eyes was also a 5-star. Like 4 out of the 6 that I've read have been 5-star. I'm having an amazing time with this, and it's making me want to go back and read more from these authors. This is a YA horror anthology written by Black authors, if I have not explained what this is about. I'm just loving it so much, and I'm so glad that I'm loving this, because it has been a while. I feel like it's only horror anthologies that I love. But like, I'm really enjoying this one, and I also enjoyed Never Whistle at Night, which is also another horror anthology, but also Out There Screaming I didn't enjoy as much as I wanted it to. So I'm gonna stop talking now, try to finish this up in the next hour if I can. If not, it'll be tomorrow's problem, and I will talk to you tomorrow with my final thoughts on the rest of the books. All right, I'm coming at you in the dark because we still haven't gotten our light, and we probably won't for a while because it's fine. It's falling. It's falling. Who needs to waste money on a light bulb when you have this really cool lamp thingy? It doesn't light very much, but it's still it's good for now. This lighting is okay for midnight. It is midnight. I'm about to go to bed, but I wanted to end this vlog the right way because I did finish all these Sunken Souls and I loved it. I can't give it a full 5 stars because there were some stories in here that were just fine. Still, even the ones that I thought like started out just fine and didn't end up giving a full 5 star, I had a really good time with. They had some really great twists, and I would definitely read from more of these authors. Either way, this was probably one of the best collection of stories that I have read in a long time, if not ever, and I'm really glad that I read it. I'm so glad that I decided to cheat with this prompt, and or not prompt, but decided to cheat by calling this a novella, even though it's a collection of short stories. And yeah, I just had a great time with it, and I highly suggest reading it if you're into horror. It's probably one of the best collections, and definitely really creepy. And it's funny because it's like a YA anthology, and some of these stories were scarier than adult horrors that I've read. Just overall, really quick recap of everything. We ended up picking 5 books for this. I know we started with 4, but we ended up finding a 5th one that actually fit the short book category. One of them we DNF'd. One of them we gave a 2.5 star. And then 3 of them we gave a 4 star. So I don't really know what to take away from this. We didn't find a 5 star. I mean, we found 3 4 star. So that was fine. I mean, that's all good and dandy. But didn't find like a new all-time favorite other than all these Sunken Souls. Again, did we find a new favorite? No. Am I really glad that we did this? And are we going to continue to try to find short horror books that we love? Yes, absolutely. This will definitely continue because there are so many short horror books that I've heard amazing things about, and I would like to love them. So we are going to continue to try to find novellas in general, but especially horror novellas that we like and enjoy. It is, like I said, though, it is past midnight, so I'm gonna wrap this up here, and I'm gonna say goodbye, and I will see you in the next one in a couple days or tomorrow. Who knows? Goodbye.